Welcome to the first non-arena open draft of New Capenna. Of course I've done a lot of them, but I've been very lazy in not putting them online or recording them. I'm also streaming now, hence the face, so if you ever get bored and want to watch some VODs of someone playing Pokemon and trying to beat it in this insanely hard Kaizo version, that's on there. Otherwise, I'm going to be streaming more Magic. I say that now. We'll see if I do. Until the stream packs up like it did last time, we'll be doing this. Anyway, New Capenna, what do we know about it? It's a bit shit. We all know that. But you also know not to draft red or green, so the best card's red and second best are green, so that's a good start. Let's just take the Pro Facebreaker. I don't play by those bloody rules. Let's regret everything. I mean, the only... Man, this card's gimmicky, not even that good. I played it once and I had the deck for it, and obviously, I mean, even when it went off, it was good, which happened once, I think. But apart from that, it's just like, oh, I hope I draw my 2-drop now. It's ridiculously bad. Excuse me, whereas the exotic pets are excellent. Dick of the Body is also excellent, but pets are much stronger. Guess we... I don't necessarily want to say goodbye to Facebreaker, but I like the tower a lot. And hey, red is weak. It's our first pick. Obscura Charm's good, but Rafine's tower is very good. My Arena Open problem was not the strength of the deck, but the fixing may not have been existent. So I'll happily take that. Next pick, again, we are... Well, we could take Cormella, which makes our Facebreaker, brings it back into play a bit. We could also just take the Seraph. I don't think we should here. I think we should take the Cormella. It's Cabredi's Courtyard's too weak here. I don't really like Deal Gone Bad. I never seem to run it. I've never seen that bothered when my opponent has it. It just kills a medium creature. Let's go for Cormella. Carmella, is it? Cormella. Okay. Now we have a bit of a shit pack, but we have a Riveteer's Requisitioner, which is by far the best card. I've started to properly rate the Dapper Shield Mate. Now this card's just fucking annoying to play against. It's really quite good. And I've never been playing them until recently. So that's also a consideration, but I think the Requisition is just enough better than all the other cards. And Facebreaker's good. Cormella, we have two non-packs of it, of the red, but now we seem to be back into it. Well, now we just take Mayhem Patrol, don't we? Mayhem Patrol is a very good card. Very good's not right, but it's perfectly playable. Stimulus packages, I don't know, it's not going to work, because I know there's the combo with Pro Facebreaker, but I don't want to dip into green for that. I'm just going to take the Mayhem Patrol. My favourite deck is the Red-Black Sack, which, when it gets there, is excellent. It so rarely gets there, though. I think we'll take a Broker's Hideout, over Big Score. Maybe one Big Score is always good. Yeah, we should just give up on our dream being brokers. Maestro's is good over Fake Your Own Death, I believe. Yep. Cool. Looks like we're being some form of aggro-y ready. Which isn't really where I want to be, but it is fine. It depends if the deck's any good. It looks alright so far. I don't really want to play Sticky Fingers. Although maybe this is the deck where we try it? What else do we take? Case the Joint, Backstreet Brews. I'm going to take Sticky Fingers. Let's try this for a while. We haven't tried this yet. I've tried a lot of shit red-green, but none of it's been treasure and fingers based. May 28th, that's still a way away. Well, dig up the body. I was considering second picking, so I'm definitely taking it here. Good card. I just want some body droppers and everything's going to be hunky diddly. I really want that cup of tea, but last time it A, spilled everywhere. Well, in fact, last time it spilled everywhere, there's no B. But B is I'm quite lazy and it's quite far away. It's the kind of content we have here, tea discussion. As much as I hate on Deal Gone Bad, it is still playable removal. Well, now I regret not taking the Riveteers off. I suppose we still take it the second, and like, I like having this in my board, but yeah, we could theoretically play two, although I don't see it. And I certainly don't see us playing that. I guess if we're doing Sticky Fingers, well, I've yet to have this card, but having played against it a couple of times, it's ridiculous. As long as your opponent's not in a low life total, in which case, fair enough, it's a 2-mana 3/2. It's just a massive wanker of a card to deal with. Okay. Oh, interesting. I kind of want to take the goons instead. This is a really good card, but yeah, I'll just take this. We're going to have lots of treasures, so the blue isn't going to be too much of a problem. Alright. I talked myself into it. Jesus. Mulligan? I think I'll just take the Freelance Muscle. It's the only card which could potentially make any deck, certainly not this one. BMT even. Good card. But again, if you're in the red-green treasure deck, things are going wrong. Instead I'm in the red-black treasure deck. Mayhem Patrol, nice little 2-drop. Sticky Fingers, not looking that useful. Corpse Appraiser is. Oh, then we've got Strangle Bastard. I don't think I can pass this though. This is just such a good card. Especially with Dig at the Bodies, Deal Gone Bad. Tenacious Underdog, yes. I mean, Strangle's excellent removal, but that card is the only reason I got the wins I did yesterday in the Arena Open was thanks to that bad boy. Yeah, you're gonna have to excuse me while I spill more tea everywhere. Inevitably. Inevitative tea? No, not for you. Oh, how annoying to watch a video like this. Well, I see a Strangle and I see a Girder Goons. I'm definitely taking Strangle here and a Maestro's Theatre. God, everything's in here, isn't it? How are we looking? Okay, you can see me. You can see me. For which I apologise. Yeah, the Goons is excellent, but I think it's got to be Strangle here. Oh, there's a lot of good things here. I think having 2 Mayhem Patrols and a Tenacious Underdog makes me more inclined to take the light 'em up here. Yes, I think so. It's certainly not brilliant, but Dig at the Body, we've already got one. I would play a second. I'd definitely play a Glamorous Outlaw here. Definitely play a second Glamorous Outlaw here. So we're slower. We're slower. Which means the Sticky Fingers perhaps isn't for us. I got wrecked by a couple of Pious Sledge Arsonists recently. I don't think this is necessarily the deck for it, but maybe it is. Tentatively in there. Yeah, neither of these on-colour cards will make it. I think we've already got a Daring Escape anyway. Join the Maestros. I always play one. I don't know, it never performs as badly as its lack of playtime would imply. Oh, the Custodian's nice. Yeah, it's got to be the Pugilist, right? Yes, Pugilist is sick. Fatal Grudge isn't a bad card at all. So much so we almost inadvertently took it, but the Pugilist will be a good card to play with here. Fits the theme of the deck quite well. Which is good red and black creatures. It's a lovely cup of tea, this is. I assume this is... I doubt we're going to play that, but it's a rare. Why the fuck not? Oh, Duskmangler. I love me Duskmangler. Yeah, I know we've got another Strangle here, but Duskmangler is the truth. Ah, this is a good deck. I don't quite like having two Dealgone Bads in the main, but... yeah, it kills stuff. Who the devil is this? Toulouse Clever Conductor. Oh no, I have seen that card once. Nothing gets in here, right? The Maestress Initiate might. What's our 3 drops curve actually like? Yeah, the Maestress Initiate is actually quite good here. I think this is a perfectly good card. Yeah, I guess we're not taking this guy as much as I'd love to. Second Cormella? Not great. Kind of wish I had the second Dig Up the Body now. Okay, I suppose we're playing 2 Dealgone Bads and 2 Cormellas helps. Cast it. Take the Maestro's Charm here, it's not bad. We really don't have good fixing, so I'm glad we have these 2 Glamorous Outlaws. Yeah. Ah, you bastard. Plains, Island, Swamp. Can't not take the Body Dropper there. Body Dropper is so perfect for this deck. 25 playables. Probably get rid of the Arsonists, I always do. Maybe a Cormella, maybe join the Maestros. We're definitely a 7. I mean, we're closer to point I make is we're not a 16 land deck. We're close to 18 than 17 than 16. Sorry. Oh, Maestro's Theatre, perfection. That's exactly what we need. It makes the deck a lot more consistent. Another deal going awry. I like Fate Your Own Death. I really like that card. Do we get a Gerdagoons? No. But I still like it. Cool. We need to cut 2 thingy-majiggans. On the chopping block is Cormella. Yeah, I think Cormella is one of the cuts. But the next one I'm not so sure of. I don't want to play two of those. Maybe they'll light them up. It's just so shit, isn't it? I could just be a custodian. How many twos do we actually have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, fuck it, custodian. Seems wrong with a face breaker though. I want the big scoring. I always like having access to that. Maybe join the maestros. It's casualty 2. Works with this. Works with both of these. It works with anything with blitz. But that we need a shit ton of mana to pull that off. Maybe it just is join the maestros. But what's it called? Comella's still got 8 things together. Okay, that works for me. Let's go. Quick fire, 3 games. Bam, bam, bam. Win, win, win. Draw, draw, loss. We shall play. We shall keep. No problemo. Just play some 3-2s. Yeah, not great. I like doing this sometimes. Thinking. Oh, I'll let it resolve. I won't cast my daring escape. That is not good for us. But he's at a low life total, and the kind of 2 Glamorous Outlaws is a bit of a nightmare to deal with. The strangles. Strangling custodians, I would say, not great for him there. I also think I'm going to keep one of the Outlaws in hand. Because it's too obvious how he should play his game otherwise. Unless I draw nothing. Huh. Counts. So let's play this pre-combat. What a card that is. Might be one of my favourite in the set. I presume I'm going to take Dig Up the Body here, yeah. And this game's probably quite close to being over. Does he have a bomb? What does that mean? Cool. We'll just go for the greedy play. Back the Appraiser, and of course getting back the Dust Mangler here, I presume. Big DM. He mills. Torch Breath, Professional, Fake Your Own Death. Okay. Very similar decks then. I've got to get rid of one of my own things. Unlucky. It's fair to say we're ahead. Where's your opponent scoops it? trying to think if we want daring escape here. No, not really. We can get blown out by so many things. Do we have another any more instant speed casualty? Nope. That's fine. Run it back. That was quite commanding, easy win. See if we can get a second one. Not bad for us. Boo, play a creature. That was a mistake. That was a big mistake, actually. Guess we just have to take a blue. So he hasn't got Torch Breath in hand because he'd have priority. We of course draw excellently because we're an excellent player. That's how these things work. The goons, the goons. No problemo. Get the appraiser down, get that goons out of here. Yeah, I'll take a 3-drop. Happily attack eggs if he wants to burn my 3/3. I'd be delighted for that. Yeah, probably should kill the Diabolist. A hostile takeover. Yeah, fair enough. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Did we get an offer you can't refuse? He's got the Tenacious Underdog, okay. Be good to get that out of his graveyard, if I can ever get back my lad. We have got a fair bit of pressure here. I'd rather get that here, actually. If I just want to play like this. Let's hold the land. Like, he has nothing on the board. He's got a really good deck, incidentally. Well, 2 excellent cards, but he's got nothing on the board. The 4-mana guy, I would be delighted if he blitzes him in here. Yep. If he's got a casualty card, we're a bit fucked. Oh, we don't. This is good for us. That's a big score now, getting rid of Black Source. Cool. And I want to make this the strong one. Excellent. I shall take that all day. Well, I think, given how this has worked out, we just play the Crooked Custodian. It's a shame we didn't leave it black. Dusk Mangler, so we just discard, we get rid of... Get rid of Cormella, we do get back a big score. I think we do that. Discard... Wait, is he just dead though? Sorry. Yeah, he's just dead. So let's get back Deal Gone Bad. No, let's just get back Deal Gone Bad, actually, now I think about it. Oh, he's got Torch Breath. Okay, that's what he's got. Yeah, this makes sense. Indeed it does. Cool. 1-0. Nice, nice, nice. Ah, bloody hell. I've got to go and do some work, unfortunately, which is always a shame. So, round 2 will be starting, if you're watching the stream in a while, if you're watching on recording on YouTube, we'll be starting now. Game 2, Kagai here. You can see from the time has passed, but that just means we're going to mulligan. Never mind. A very greedy mulligan, I believe. Even I accept that was a mulligan. Hello to you too. Now mute. It's probably best. I've got plenty of red source in the deck. If we pull one, brilliant. If not, I'd rather hit for 3 on turn 3 than 2 on turn 3. Well, it's not gone particularly well for me, has it? Yeah, I should have guessed the lackey. Unfortunately, our mana comes back to bite us a bit here, but it's not all lost. We have a red source for next turn. Drawing an actual red source would be quite good here. Luma Virtuoso, okie dokie. Yeah, red source would set us up quite well for next turn. Yeah, that works too. It's not a good block. I'm sure he must be aware. I mean, I'd gladly take it, but alas, his opponent saw the error of his ways. Broker's Veteran. Well, these X1s look pretty tasty. A red source here is insane. I should have left the 1/1 back, I think there. That's a bit of a mistake. Well, no, that's a pretty significant mistake, actually. This is going to cost me some damage. But we've got a good turn coming up here. Provided opponent doesn't do anything to interact with my board or have any interact. Actually, we probably haven't got a good turn coming up. Well, the Devil Art's pretty cool. So there's the fish, actually. Yeah, the body drop is dying. think that's pretty greedy. I would have thought it would have been... Yeah. This is better. Oh, for fuck's sake! It's pissed me right off. Ah! We need to hit a land there. Well, we needed to hit... we needed to not tap the black mana, which is incredibly annoying that it happened. Cool. Seems to be that he's not got anything. He's got Swooping Protector, like, fine. Okay. Well, I guess we play the Mayhem Patrol. Has he got counter spells? Yeah, okay, he's got counter spells. That's fine. Well, we were so far behind, but these having counter spells is fantastic for us here. He just needed any extra bit of pressure when we were pretty fucked. As it is, we've got... I don't know if we've got lucky, but we've certainly been able to... Okay, well, looks like we're going to capitalise again. Go to combat. Yeah, let's just let this happen. I'm sure he's got a kill shot or something. No, I didn't think we were going to win this one. No, I don't think we can lose. Opponent's dead was really good so far. I mean, these cards are all excellent. Maybe Broker's Veteran, even though I'm a little up higher on Broker's Veteran now. Man, I had it with my little chats. It does some nice things. But his deck looks very good. I suspect he's got a very reactive hand though, which is no where you want to be. We have 3s to face, don't we? Yeah. Oh no, wait, this time it had to happen. May as well sack it and try and hit a land. Ooh. And that'll be that, surely. Even a depopulate. I suppose you'll get a 1-1. Celestial Regulator. Okay, again, opponent's deck looks excellent, but I fear he's drawn his cards in the wrong order. He certainly can't be. I'm just going to deal combat this and probably mill myself. I mean, if he counters this, he loses. Been looking at my hand, but he has to counter this or he loses. There we go. He had to counter it. Fantastic. So he's just dead in many ways? Cool, I like, maybe I don't like seeing all the disdainful strokes with all my expensive things. But all the 2-1s, obviously the 2-1s seem pretty bad here. I guess the Arsonists, I'll tell you what, I've played against the Arsonist with this sort of deck and it's been an absolute bastard. Get rid of a deal gone bad. Okay, let's run it like this. I know Brokers is well known to be the best deck in the format, but, and with good reason, I still think that a good black-red deck is the nuts. Like, when I've lost with excellent Brokers decks, I've been smashed by good black-red decks. Yep. Wanting to avoid that here. Come on, give me a 2-y. Well, I guess that kind of counts. This one could be harder. Opponent's got the regulator here or anything. It's not too bad. I probably should be thinking about what I'm doing with which mana I'm using. I suppose it's not going to matter too much this game. No blocks here, my friend. No blocks. Okay. We've entered the world of pain. That's a good draw. That is another good draw. The next turn looks pretty sick. Oh, this. Please just let me untap with this. It looks disgusting. Disgusting! I'd rather obviously do my shenanigans with the appraiser. Yeah, I was just thinking if he's got that, then he just has to discard a non-land and he wins here. Yep, right, okay. Oh, not that disgusting, is it? My Illuminator Virtuoso goes off. Yeah, we're one turn away. Not too much you can take from that. We're just beaten down by the Nut Broker start. Our hand was quite slow. Okay. Slow though. I can't really mulligan that, can you? It's a decent enough hand. I just mute everyone because they annoy me. So he's got the 2-1. He doesn't have Rafine's Informant this time. Drawing a land there's not bad. Hoping that would get mate disappeared. Bloody hell. And this opponent deck's very good. I think we just do it for 1, right? Yeah, and I know this sounds ridiculous. I think we do attack. It's basically a casualty kit, but I want this in the graveyard for obvious reasons. Unfortunately, opponent's hit his land. I guess that's not surprising. Ooh, that's good. I feel very far behind here. That was a good draw though. Out of town, okay, so that's somewhat annoying, but I think I can deal with that. Yes. Cool. I think we are behind, though the blue-white deck got a good start. And that means we struggle. Very certain he's got Disdainful Stroke. Which is why I'm so glad we got this Maestro. It's why I want to get it in the yard, to actually get the value of it from it. Rafine's Guidance. Okay. Oops. I now see that's not the right play. Okay, so we play the Glamorous Outlaw to eat the Disdainful Stroke, I believe, here. Oh, wow, he just doesn't have Disdainful Stroke. Okay, that's not what I expected. I'm going to play this. I think I do this. What the fuck does he have? He's got a million lands in hand? Another Sleep with the Fish? That's a weird play. He's got another Inspiring Overseer. Jesus, this guy's deck's amazing. Never seen the like. Okie dokie. We have a nice play next turn, provided the Duskmangler there, well, looks like Pleasure Larson is about to die. Oh, he's got the rooftop thingy, okay. That's not too bad. That's really not too bad here. Duskmangler is a bit of a shit. Let's just get it down. I think we just discard it. We can't pay 4 life, I know that much. Maybe we get rid of this. Oh dear, I can't take the life. I don't think I can. Puts me down to 9 and I mean, that's annoying spell. Guess we get rid of this. So he'll just got a land, I presume he's got plenty. the Angel, unsurprisingly. And him losing 4 life's a big game here for us. Fish against World. Caught a fish on... that's annoying. That's really annoying actually. That dig up the body was going to be huge for us. At least we've got the Maestro's Initiate. He's splashing this. I don't think... he doesn't need to do that. His deck's so good. I don't know. I think... well, I mean, that's good for him, but I think he's made his deck a lot worse by splashing that. Just by prediction. But, like, what a deck. This is exactly what you want this format, every single draft. There's the land we want to discard to this. Oh, nice. Okay. I mean, that was excellent for us. He's still got a disdainful stroke. Maybe not in hand, but it's somewhere. So we make him have it now because we get this for red. Oh yes, baby! Good guy. Well, losing with that deck is... I don't know, I've been in that situation as well where you've got an insane amount of value, but like he drew about 20 lands. And we go to the final, big final. I'm very surprised we beat that guy's deck, though. That guy's deck seemed pretty darn good. Human male. I like that. Yeah. Oh no, that's fine. What am I saying? I almost mulliganed there. But it's actually quite good. Actually, it's very good. We've been through this human male. I assume he hasn't got red mana in hand then, because Strangle's a good card. Proof of the pudding. I think I'm going to turbo out the Mangler here if I can. I like that. Got to slip out the back or something. I mean, he's got something, but I'm not missing this opportunity. Cool. So what does he have? Definitely not slip out the back, he'd have used it. Definitely not boon of safety, he'd have used that. Oh, he could have that and just not want to. Treasure, I think he would definitely use the boon there. It's not going to be daring escape. For the family, he'd have used for the family. Okay. OP is aggro. Actually, that's not great. No, it's fine. So I'm not attacking here. Yeah, I think actually just that and that works better. We've already lost to one majestic metamorph on a virtuoso. Because he does have the For the Family, he just didn't want to save him. Fucking hell. Seen your sort around, haven't we? It's got to be better heal. So For the Family on this makes it a huge double striker. Got Maestro's Charm. Well, I forgot about that card. It's very good. I think we're in good shape though. Just bear in mind that he's almost certainly got he has got For the Family. He's going to play this Dust Mangle down, backup agent. Where's he going with that? Okay. So at the moment it's a 7 power creature. But next turn he's going to have to make some blocks. He's going down to 6. Oh, brilliant. So For the Family, let's put this here and this here. Yep, that works very well. The only problem now is not being able to sack the devil, but yeah, we'll get around that. We'll just discard the underdog. Oh my god, he has For the Family. Okay, well now I feel very confident. I think he had to use that to go face. Another good deck. Not as good as the Broker's one. I'd be surprised if we die here, but I've seen stranger things. I have, it's very good. Okay. Second For the Family? Yep. No problemo. Is there any way I can not show him this? Fuck it. So another excellent deck of X1s. Oh, we know he's coming in. boy the Arsonist. Loads of 2Es. 3 drops, pump trips. What comes out? Probably the Initiate. The Initiate is quite good synergy with the deck. Let's try with the Jewel Thief. Maybe one deal gone bad. There we go. Like, these are not individually big threats. Just as a collective, the human male might have us. I can kind of see keeping this. Now we're on the draw. It's just because it feels like a mulligan already because of this, but I suppose this helps with that. Opponent kept a 1-lander, right. 1-lander with For the Family. He's gonna, I was going to say he's going to need to draw land there. He does. Ouch. Less ouch. Okay, so he's got For the Family. I keep saying it, but he has. So, if we put the counter... I want him to block it. Maybe I don't. Maybe I'll just get an extra point of damage. I don't think he's going to block there. Oh, he is. Excellent. Cool. Our creature becomes a 3/3. This deck is really good. I'm just going to discard the Underdog here and then try and Duskmangle next turn. Bloody hell. Bloody hell indeed. Oh, can we Duskmangler? Drawing no lands there's odd. Yeah, fuck it. We're definitely discarding a card, we have so many. Really be happy with the For the Family trade here. Nope. Three lands from 27 or 4 from 27? 4 from 13 even plays 4 from 17. Reason upstart, okie dokie. Just smash in here, don't we? Do we? No, I don't think we do. I think we just do bam, bam, pass. We'll trade this for this. Yep, very good attack. This deck's sick. Oh, that's so gross. Oh, he's got to do it. Oh, actually, this is just lethal. Nope, I'm one off. I don't blame him. Well, that was one of the most crushing 3-0s I've ever had the fortune of landing. Oh my god, we got it on camera. We got it on camera. We're going to be huge. Literally on camera. There's me. Hello, Mom. I'm on YouTube. That was a good deck. That was a very good deck. It shows you it needs to be fully broker. Of course, praisers. Beautiful. It makes underdog look good. As and when we got it. Dustmangler, of course, is always excellent. Big score, it's got a role to play, I like it. I still don't like deal 1 bad. And of course, this is Bob. My boy Maestress Initiate coming up trumps 2. Yeah, I get that deck. 8 or 9 out of 10, I think. We're slowly building the gems back up after the disaster that was day 1 of the Open. Anyway, that's it from me. We'll open 10 packs. Hope you've enjoyed watching this video. First one after a long time. There will be more. Now I know how to do it again. So, ciao for now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, etc.